Zeus, the ruler of the sky and the ultimate authority in Greek mythology. His miraculous and intricate stories, from his mysterious origins to shocking love affairs, and the way he shaped the entire mythological world. Is Zeus a symbol of strength or a cunning deceiver? Is he the supreme symbol of power, or does he possess traits no different from ordinary humans? Here is everything about Zeus, the god of ultimate strength, but also the most controversial figure in Greek mythology. Zeus is depicted as the god of the sky, a symbol of power, ruling over the weather and thunder. His symbols include the eagle, which is his mount, and the olive tree, representing peace and prosperity. Zeus is the son of Cronus and Rhea, the first Titan gods. To prevent the prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him, Cronus swallowed all of his offspring right after their birth. However, Zeus was saved by his mother, Rhea, who hid him on the island of Crete and replaced him with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes. Protected by his mother and the divine beings on the island, Zeus grew strong. Once he matured, he led a rebellion known as the Titanomachy. As foretold, Zeus defeated his father, Cronus, and imprisoned the Titans in Tartarus, claiming supreme power. Zeus became the king of the gods, ruling the skies from Mount Olympus, while his two brothers, Poseidon and Hades, were assigned dominion over the seas and the underworld, respectively. Apart from his brothers, Zeus had an official wife, Hera, the goddess of marriage and family. Despite being Zeus's lawful wife, their relationship was far from easy. Hera was constantly jealous of Zeus's numerous affairs with goddesses and mortals. Her jealousy often led to intense conflicts and harsh punishments for Zeus's lovers and their children. Zeus fathered 29 children, and their mothers were not limited to Hera alone. These offspring were the result of Zeus's many love affairs throughout Greek mythology. Zeus and Hera officially had 4 children. Ares, the god of war, presenting violence and bloodshed in battle. Ares is often depicted as aggressive, ruthless, and less loved than other gods, though he remains one of the key deities of Olympus, symbolizing the brutal aspect of war. Hebe, the goddess of youth and the cupbearer to the gods on Olympus. Hebe's role was to keep the gods eternally young. She later married Hercules after he was deified. Hephaestus, the god of fire, blacksmithing, and craftsmanship. Despite being born with a disability and thrown from Olympus by Hera due to his appearance, Hephaestus was highly respected for his incredible skill in forging weapons and creating magical artifacts for the gods. Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth, who assisted women during labor. Eileithyia played a vital role in sustaining life and was worshipped in rituals related to childbirth. In addition to Hera, Zeus had romantic relationships with many other goddesses, resulting in 14 children. Among the most notable is Athena. Athena's mother was Metis. However, a prophecy declared that Metis would give birth to a child stronger than Zeus, and her son might overthrow him. This frightened Zeus, who had witnessed his own father, Cronus, be overthrown after swallowing his children out of fear they would seize power. Metis was the goddess of wisdom and cunning, and Zeus knew she was pregnant with their first child. To prevent the prophecy from coming true, Zeus swallowed Metis while she was pregnant, thinking this would prevent his fate, just as Cronus had tried before. However, Athena was still born not from Metis, but from Zeus himself. After a time, Zeus began to suffer from terrible headaches. Hephaestus had to use an axe to split open Zeus's head, and Athena emerged fully grown and armored. Her birth from Zeus's head symbolized her unmatched wisdom and intelligence, ensuring she wouldn't threaten Zeus's rule, as she remained one of his most loyal and powerful children. Zeus's romantic involvements weren't limited to goddesses. He also had relationships with mortal women, fathering 8 children with them. One of the most famous among them is Hercules, the son of Zeus and Alcmene. Due to a prophecy, Zeus feared that Alcmene's son would surpass him in strength. He intervened to ensure that her child would become a great hero. The prophecy foretold that Alcmene's son would become a mighty leader and possess extraordinary strength. To seduce Alcmene, Zeus took on the form of her husband, Amphitryon, while he was away. Zeus visited Alcmene, and from this encounter she became pregnant. This act reveals Zeus's deceitful nature and his frequent use of shape-shifting to pursue romantic liaisons with mortals. After Alcmene gave birth to Hercules, Hera, enraged by Zeus's infidelity, sought revenge by making Hercules' life full of suffering, even driving him to madness and causing him to harm his family. After regaining his sanity, Hercules was forced to perform 12 great labors to atone for his actions, highlighting his immense strength, courage, and intelligence. Hercules became one of the greatest heroes in Greek mythology as a result of these feats. Although Zeus was the supreme god, he often faced the consequences of his power. His actions could lead to conflicts between gods and between the divine and mortals. The stories about Zeus show that power must be wielded wisely. When Zeus acted on emotions such as jealousy or arrogance, he often faced serious repercussions. This emphasizes that those in power must act with caution and responsibility. Zeus's love affairs were not just about romance, but also manipulation, deceit, and tragedy. Each relationship led to different outcomes, from the birth of heroes to conflicts between gods. This reflects the reality that love can be both a source of joy and of pain. Hera's jealousy, fueled by Zeus's infidelity, led to many tragic events for his lovers. This illustrates how love often brings about conflict and turmoil, showing that pursuing love can result in difficult and painful decisions.